The night sky has always fascinated humans, and in Africa, the stars were far more than just points of light. They were guides, teachers, and cosmic storytellers. Long before modern telescopes, African civilizations were observing the heavens, charting the movements of the moon, planets, and stars, and discovering patterns that could illuminate the paths of human life. Across Africa, celestial knowledge became deeply intertwined with culture, spirituality, and daily life. From the Yoruba priests in Nigeria to the Dogon in Mali, from the Nile civilizations of Egypt to the Bantu peoples of southern Africa, the heavens were more than distant bodies, they were living, breathing forces shaping personality, destiny, and community. The African zodiac, unlike Western astrology, is deeply connected to nature, ancestors, and cycles of life. Each star, planet, and constellation carries energy, symbolism, and guidance, influencing everything from personal temperament to agricultural success. In this video, we will journey across Africa, uncovering how different cultures interpreted the cosmos. We'll explore the Yoruba zodiac, Dogon astronomy, Nile-based celestial knowledge, and the many rituals, festivals, and spiritual practices that aligned human life with the stars. Are the stars really guiding our destinies? Can celestial forces affect our personalities, relationships, and life paths? By the end of this journey, you will see how African astrology is both mystical and practical, a tool that connects the human experience with the vast universe, Yoruba zodiac, and cosmic guidance. In the heart of Nigeria, the Yoruba people developed one of Africa's most intricate spiritual and astrological systems. Central to this system is Ifa, the divination practice guided by Orunmila, the deity of wisdom. Orunmila's insights are not just about predicting the future. They reveal a person's cosmic energy, life path, and destiny. The Yoruba zodiac is deeply tied to the Orishas, divine beings that govern natural and spiritual forces. Each Orisha aligns with certain planetary and celestial energies. For instance, Shango, the god of thunder and lightning, symbolizes strength, courage, and transformation, while Ocean, the goddess of love and fertility, reflects harmony, prosperity, and beauty. People consult diviners to discover which Orisha aligns with their birth, moon phase, or life events. Rituals, offerings, and prayers are made to enhance personal luck, health, and prosperity. In Yoruba culture, astrology is not abstract. It is a living guide for making crucial life decisions, from marriage to leadership roles. The Yoruba zodiac reminds us that the stars are not distant, they are intimate guides, woven into the very fabric of human life. Dogon astronomy and the secrets of the Sirius star system. Traveling to Mali, we encountered the Dogon people, guardians of one of the most mysterious astronomical traditions in Africa. The Dogon were aware of the Sirius star system long before modern telescopes confirmed its complexity. Their knowledge of Sirius B, a tiny white dwarf invisible to the naked eye, has baffled historians and astronomers alike. For the Dogon, the movements of Sirius were connected to cycles of life, agriculture, and spiritual enlightenment. The star system was associated with normal, ancestral beings whose energy governed creation order and the destiny of humans. Dogon astrology is unique. It blends cosmology, mythology, and spirituality. Birth, personal traits, and life paths are interpreted according to cosmic cycles and ancestral guidance. Stars are seen as living ancestors, and understanding their rhythms is a sacred duty that preserves harmony between humans and the universe. The Dogon show us that African astronomy is not just about science, it is a spiritual language, a code through which the cosmos communicates with humans, Nile-based celestial knowledge. Along the banks of the Nile, ancient Egyptians gazed at the stars and created one of the earliest forms of astrology in human history. For them, celestial bodies were divine entities governing life, death, and the eternal cycles of nature. The Egyptian zodiac links planets and constellations to gods like Ra, the sun god of creation, and Thoth, god of wisdom and knowledge. Birthdays were aligned with these divine forces, determining personality traits, spiritual destiny, and even one's role in society. The Nile's annual flood was itself a celestial event, guided by the rising of Sirius. Farmers, priests, and leaders relied on the stars to predict agricultural cycles, harvest times, and community planning. For ancient Egyptians, astrology was a sacred science, a way to ensure harmony between humans, the gods, and the natural world. This celestial wisdom survived through the ages, influencing African spiritual traditions far beyond Egypt, showing how the cosmos is intricately woven into human destiny, Bantu, lunar cycles, and life guidance. In southern and central Africa, Bantu communities followed the cycles of the moon as a guiding force in life. Lunar phases were not merely for marking time, they influenced planting, hunting, marriage rituals, and spiritual practices. The moon was often linked to female energy, fertility, and intuition. Birth during certain lunar phases was believed to grant children particular gifts, such as wisdom, courage, or spiritual sensitivity. Ceremonies were timed to align with full moons, new moons, or eclipses to harness cosmic energy. Lunar astrology is deeply practical. It connects daily life with cosmic rhythms. Communities observe moon cycles to plan harvests, rituals, and communal events. The African moon reminds us that even in our fast-paced, modern world, life is still guided by the slow, steady rhythms of the cosmos. Elements in the cosmos in African astrology. Across African cultures, the natural elements, earth, water, fire, and air, interact with celestial forces to shape personality and destiny. Fire might govern courage and transformation, while water governs emotions and intuition. Planets and stars are paired with elements to influence life paths. For example, in Yoruba astrology, certain stars are associated with water deities, enhancing healing and spiritual awareness. Earth elements connect to stability and leadership, while air governs intellect and communication. Understanding elemental balance is crucial. Rituals, offerings, and spiritual guidance are designed to harmonize these forces, aligning humans with cosmic energy. African astrology shows that destiny is not fixed. It is a dynamic interaction between stars, elements, and human choice. Celestial festivals and rituals across Africa. African communities celebrate the cosmos with festivals and rituals that honor celestial events. From the Dogon masked dances during the appearance of Sirius to Yoruba ceremonies for planetary alignments, the heavens dictate sacred times for communal celebration. Full moons, equinoxes, and solstices are not just astronomical, they are spiritual occasions. Offerings are made, dances performed, and stories recounted to honor ancestors and celestial guides. These rituals maintain harmony between humans and the universe, ensuring prosperity, fertility, and social cohesion. Through festivals, African astrology becomes communal, experiential, and deeply cultural, blending spiritual devotion with daily life, personal destiny, and life paths in African astrology. In African astrology, birth, planetary alignment, and star positions are essential in defining personal destiny. The Yoruba, Dogon, and Bantu systems all interpret celestial signs to determine character, potential, and life purpose. Astrologers guide individuals in relationships, careers, and spiritual growth. For example, someone born under a moon-aligned star might be guided towards healing, intuition, and nurturing roles, while a sun-aligned star grants leadership and courage. African astrology is not deterministic, it empowers. By understanding cosmic influences, individuals can harmonize with their destiny, make informed decisions, and strengthen spiritual connections with ancestors and the universe. The modern influence of African celestial knowledge. Today, African astrology continues to inspire. Modern spiritual movements, artists, writers, and diaspora communities incorporate celestial knowledge in daily life. Astrology apps, modern divination, and cultural education programs now reintroduce African zodiac systems. The influence is global. From Lagos to New York, African celestial wisdom continues to guide life choices, community organization, and spiritual practice. This revival connects the ancient and modern worlds, proving that African astrology is timeless. The stars, once charted by elders and ancestors, remain guides for all who seek harmony with the universe. Conclusion: African astrology reminds us that we are part of a grand cosmic web. Stars, planets, elements, and ancestors are not distant. They are active participants in shaping life. From the Yoruba Orishas to Dogon Nomo, from the Nile's sun and stars to Bantu lunar cycles, celestial wisdom is both spiritual and practical. It teaches us about personality, destiny, and the interconnectedness of life. The African zodiac is more than prediction. It is guidance, empowerment, and a celebration of the cosmos. The universe speaks to us through cycles, festivals, and cosmic patterns, reminding us that our lives are part of something infinitely greater. Explore your African zodiac, align with the stars, and embrace the cosmic rhythms that have guided humans for millennia. And remember, the heavens are not just above, they are within, shaping who we are, who we can become, and how we connect with the world around us.